So good morning dear students. In the today's video we will be going to see some of the questions of the trigonometry and probably will complete this chapter in this video, and on the next video we will be taking a new chapter, that is principle of mathematical induction. Okay, so this is the question, how to solve. So here is the solution. You are given with cos x is equal to cos alpha cos beta and you have to prove this thing. If you see the proof, your proof says that tan x plus alpha by 2, tan x minus alpha by 2 and tan square beta by 2. See, the beta is at one side and x and alpha is at one side. So what does this shows? That with the given part we take cos alpha one side and cos x and cos alpha other side. Okay, now as this is tan square beta by 2 and this is cos beta, so we know one identity, that cos x is 1 minus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. As I've taught you that cos 2x is 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. So that is how, using the half angle property, cos x is this thing. Now in place of this cos beta, I've written this one, 1 minus tan squared beta by 2 upon 1 plus tan squared beta by 2 equal to cos x upon cos alpha. This cos x upon cos alpha as it is. Now applying componendo and dividendo. So this is here plus b upon a minus b, and here a plus b upon a minus b. This is the componendo and dividendo. So in the numerator, this 2 will be getting cancelled and this 2 will get cancelled. 1 plus 1 2, and this is minus 2 times of tan square beta by 2. Using cos c plus cos d, 2 cos c plus d by 2, cos c minus d by 2, and using cos c minus cos d, minus of 2 sin c plus d by 2 and sin c minus d by 2. This minus to minus you can cancel, and this 2 with this 2 and this 2 with this 2. You are left with 1 upon tan square beta equal to cos upon sin is what? Cot. Cos upon sin again cot. You take this tan square beta that side, and this cot x plus alpha by 2 and cot x minus alpha by 2 in the denominator here. And you know, I think you can do after this, when you take this down, it will become, and when it will go up, it will be tan x plus alpha by 2, tan x minus alpha by 2 equal to tan square beta by 2. Alright. Okay, so this is the solution. You are given with okay, we are taking the next question, that is, if sin x plus y, sin x minus sin x plus sin y equal to a and cos x plus cos y equal to b, then find sin x plus y, cos x plus y and cos x minus y. This is the question in front of you. So we are given with these two equations. So we are going to take the help of these two equations and find the value of this 3. Okay, so sin c plus sin d, I have used the identity as 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2 equal to a, and here also 2 cos c plus d by 2 and cos c minus d by 2 equal to b. Now you divide both the equations. So on dividing both the equations, we'll get this 2 to 2 will be getting cancelled. This cos x minus y to this cos x minus y by 2 will be getting cancelled, and this will give you tan x plus y by 2 equal to a upon b. You have the value of tan x plus y upon 2 equal to a upon b. Now you know sin theta is what in terms of tan. This is 2 tan x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square theta by 2. So similarly, sin x plus y will be 2 tan x plus y by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x plus y by 2. Now you already have this value, so substitute it 2 times of a upon b upon 1 plus, this will be a square upon b square, and on solving we got this as an answer, which is the value of this. Now how to find the value of this one? Again you can use the same identity of cos theta, as cos theta is 1 minus tan square theta by 2 upon 1 plus tan square theta by 2. Just put the values and get the answer. You have one more method for finding the cos x plus y. You can use the relation. Which relation I'm talking about? That cos x plus y is equal to under root 1 minus sin x plus y the whole square. Cos theta is what? Under root 1 minus sin square theta. So you can use this relation as well. Okay, and regarding this x minus y, how you can solve this one? See, What is cos x minus y? Is this cos x cos y plus sin x sin y? Okay, so what you have to do, you need to take these two equations, square both the sides and add them. What I'm saying, if you square both the sides, so what you will get, sin square x plus sin square y plus 2 sin x sin y equal to a square. And if you square this one, cos square x plus cos square y plus 2 cos x cos y equal to b square. Add both the equation, sin square x plus cos square x 1 you will get, sin square y plus cos square y 1 you will get. This will be 2 sin x sin y plus 2 cos x cos y equal to a square plus b square. 1 plus 1 2, and here also you have to take all the 2 common. So this 1 plus 1 2, and when you take 2 commons only 1 will be left, plus here 2 also you have taken common, so sin x sin y, and here also cos x cos y equal to a square plus b square. Take this 2 in the denominator, 1 plus, you can use the identity cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. This is cos x minus y identity, and just take the 2 down, so a square plus b square upon 2. Now take 1 that side, so finally you will have the value of cos x minus y, which is a square plus b square upon 2 minus 1, and on taking LCM, a square plus b square minus 2 upon 2. This is the final answer. Okay, as of you see this question, it says cos pi by 5 plus 3 cos 3 pi by 5 equal to 1 upon 2. If you face any problem regarding the pi, you just change it into the degree, and after that it will be very easy for you to just understand. So what I have done, this pi 180 upon 5, it gives 36, and 3 pi by 5 on solving it gives 108. Cos 36 as it is, cos 108 can be written as 90 plus 18. Cos 36, this will be what? Sin theta, some minus of sin theta, so minus of sin 18 degree. Now I have told you in the previous video also that you need to remember some special angles. So what are those special angles? And I have taught you regarding this: sin 18 degree, cos 36 degree, cos 18 degree, sin 36 degree. I have explained you how to solve those special angles, so you need to remember it. Okay, so sin 18 degrees this, and cos 36 degrees this. After substituting the values, we'll get this as a answer. So if you are talking about the 21st question of exercise 3.7, all the questions are same only. You have to use this the values of this special angles, as well as the 22nd question also. Okay, let us come to this question. It says, find the value of tan 9 degree minus tan 27 degree minus tan 63 degree plus tan 81 degree. So how to do this question? So first of all, what I have done, see, this 9 and 81 they are related, 27 and 63 they are related. So I'm trying to write tan 81 as tan 90 minus 9, and tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, so cot 9 degree. Similarly, tan 63 is equal to tan 90 minus 27, so tan 90 minus theta, cot 27. So let us replace the things and write what we got. Tan 9 degree plus tan 81 we can write as cot 9 degree on one bracket minus tan 27 degree. Tan 63 degree can be written as tan 27. I've taken minus common, so they both are in positive term. Tan is what? Sin 9 upon cos 9 degree, and cos 9 upon sin 9 degree, minus what will be this? Sin 27 upon cos 27 plus cos 27 upon sin 27. Now take LCM. Sin into sin will be what? Sin square 9. Cos into cos 9 will be cos square 9. So sin square 9 plus cos square 9, by the relation we can write 1, because sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So 1 upon what will be in the denominator? Sin 9 cos 9 minus, and similarly here also Sine square 27 plus cos square 27 will give you 1, and in the denominator you will be left with sine 27 cos 27. Alright, now as after this step, what we can do, sine theta cos theta, you have sine theta cos theta, but one identity you have. How to simplify this thing? You have 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to 2 sine 2 theta, sine 2 theta. Okay, so if you take 2 in the down, so we can write sine theta cos theta equal to sine 2 theta upon 2. Alright, so sine theta cos theta can be written as 1 upon sine 2 into 9 whole divided by 2, and this 2 will go up, so it will be 2, and 2 into 9 will give you 18. So finally I have written from here to here as using the sine theta cos theta, which is sine 2 theta by 2. So we have similarly here what will be 2 upon sine 2 theta. 2 into 27 will give you 54. Have you understood this thing? From here, if you understood this, you can easily understand this one. Now, as we have the value of sine 18 degree, but we don't have the value of sine 54. But one thing here, see, 54 can be written as 90 minus 36, because 90 minus 36 is 54, and sine 90 minus theta is what? Cos theta. So directly sine 54 is what? Cos 36. Now I guess from after this you can easily understand. You just need to put the values of sine 18, which is under root 5 minus 1 upon 4, cos 36 under root 5 plus 1 upon 4. Just solve it and get the answer. Okay, let us do this question. They are trying to find, we have to find tan pi by 8 value. How to find the tan pi by 8 value? As I have stated the criteria for finding sine 18 degree, cos 36 degree, the same thing we are going to do. Let us consider pi by 8 is equal to x. Okay, so what will be your pi? Take 8 that side, so it will be 8x. Okay, so pi is equal to 8x. Now what I have done, this 8x can be written as 4 into 2x. Okay, so I've taken 4 in the down, so pi by 4 is equal to 2x. Now take tan function both the sides, so you have to write taking tan function both sides. So tan pi by 4 equal to tan 2x. We know tan pi by 4 is what? 1, and tan 2x identity 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Okay, take 1 minus tan square that side, so 1 minus tan square x. Okay, so taking 1 minus tan square that side, so 1 minus tan square and 2 tan x as it is. Now take 2 tan x, you just take minus of tan square that side and 1 that side, so tan square x plus 2 tan x minus 1. Now this is the quadratic equation in tan x term. Okay, so using the formula method, that is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So tan x is equal to minus 2 plus minus under root 2 square 4 minus 4 into a, that is 1, and c is what? Minus 1. So 4 plus 4 upon 2. 4 plus 4 is what? 8, and 8 can be written as 2 root 2. Okay, so minus 1 plus minus 2 root 2 upon 2. Taking 2 common, minus 1 plus minus upon under root 2 upon 2. Now this 2 you can cancel. Okay, so you are left with minus 1 plus minus under root 2. So there are two answers. First one is minus 1 plus under root 2 and minus 1 minus under root 2, or this is under root 2 minus 1, because value of under root 2 is 1.414. So 1.414 minus 1, which is a positive value, and this is a negative value. And as pi by 8, this pi by 8 is actually 22.5 degree, which lies in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant tan is positive, hence we have to accept the positive value. So that's it for the trigonometric chapter. Okay, and as I told you that in the next video we will see the principle of mathematical induction, so we will see that. Okay, till that, just do the practice of trigonometry. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.